We're just gonna start every video with a yawn. Oh, I'm so tired. Well, I guess we better start this. Hello there, everyone. My name's Danny, and if you didn't know this, sometimes I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s. But if you also didn't know this, sometimes I'm also Dobby the house elf. It's a very weird duality, because you know I can be like, Master has given Dobby a sock! Dobby's a free elf! To something like, why don't you be a good girl and go sit down over there, will you? Thank you, darling. Again, very different duality. So in a recent TikTok, I switched up the context of the voices. So Dobby was then the British gentleman, and the British gentleman was then Dobby. So it's like, why don't you be a good girl and go sit down over there, won't you, darling? Master has given Dobby a sock. Dobby is a free elf. You get it? Like switcheroo thing, you know? Funny, haha. So I thought I'd go through today and recreate some of my British gentleman TikToks as Dobby the house elf, and then read some of Dobby's lines as a British gentleman. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be funny. I'm so tired. My brain is moving at a snail's pace. So obviously there's like the, hello there, darling. How are you? You look quite ravishing today, don't you? Quiet down, will you, darling? So we're gonna try this as Dobby real quick. Hello there, darling. You look quite ravishing today, aren't you, darling? Quiet down, will you? You know, I feel a lot better saying these as Dobby. Just because it's less cringy and it's, you know, funny. Now it looks like I'll have to punish you. Now it looks like I'll have to punish you. Dobby's going to punish you now. Let's take a look at some actual TikToks now that I can recreate. I hate watching these. Let's do it. POV, you're getting kidnapped by a vampire, but I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s. Shh. Be quiet, darling. Trust me, I'll make you scream all you want later, but right now I need you to be a good girl and be as quiet as a mouse. Can you do that? Wonderful. Well, as much as I'd like to eat you here, I'd like to have some class. I'll take you out to dinner first. How does that sound? Though you do look quite tasty, I wish you were on the menu. It's all right. I'll save you for dessert. How does that sound? Perfect. Well, let's go get some food, shall we? Shh. Be quiet, darling. Trust me, I'll make you scream all you want later. But right now I need you to be a good girl and be as quiet as a mouse. Can you do that? Pretty please? Wonderful. Well, as much as I'd like to eat you here, I'd like to have some class, so I'm going to take you out to dinner first. Though you do look quite tasty, I do wish you were on the menu. That's all right. I'll just save you for dessert. How does that sound? Perfect. Dobby is hungry. Well, let's go get some food, shall we? Again, I feel much better doing it that way rather than as a British gentleman. But doing it in a Dobby voice does make me feel a little better. Just imagine if more people had voices like Dobby. Hello, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing quite all right. Well, that's wonderful. How are the kids? The kids are just fine, you know. One's 15, the other one's 3, so, you know, a bit of an age difference. They each have their own problems. Oh, trust me, Carol, I went through it too. Don't worry. They all come out fine. Or they come out like me, talking in a Dobby accent. Dobby has children. Dobby's a mother. What's wrong with me? All right, more videos. POV, I'm gonna do the Joker monologue, but I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s. Do you want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend, and one night he went off crazier than usual. Mommy grabbed the kitchen knife to defend herself, but he didn't like that. Not one bit. So with me watching, he took the knife to her, laughing while he did so. Then he turned to me. Why so serious, son? Coming at me with the knife. Why so serious? He put the blade in my mouth and said, let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious? Alright, well that is just a wonderful monologue by Heath Ledger. And as much as I do respect Heath Ledger, God rest his soul, I am gonna have to disrespect him and do this monologue as Dobby. You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend. And one night he went off crazier than usual. Mummy grabbed the kitchen knife to defend herself, but he didn't like that. Not one bit. So with me watching, he took the knife to her, laughing while he did so. And then he turned to me. Why so serious, Dobby? Coming at me with the knife. Why so serious? Putting the blade in my mouth, he said, let's put a smile on that face. And why so serious? Dobby is maniac. Dobby's the Joker. Dobby isn't just a free elf. Dobby's mind is free.
I love you, Heath Ledger. I'm so sorry. You're my favorite actor. 10 Things I Hate About You is such a good movie. Oh my god.
PUV, you were hired as a maid and he told you not to go into study, but you did it anyways, but he called you, but I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s.
Hello, darling. I'm disappointed. The one room where I told you not to go, and here you are in the dead of night, looking through my drawers. Shame on you. And is that a new perfume I smell? It's very delicate. Cinnamon with a hint of vanilla, right? It smells just like my cologne, doesn't it? I suggest you go put that back before you head back to your room. All right. Now be a good girl and go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. That is, if I let you wake up. So sleep with one eye open. Sweet dreams.
Hello, darling. I'm disappointed. The one room I told you not to go in, and here you are, looking through my drawers. Shame on you. And is that a new perfume I smell? It's very delicate. Cinnamon with a hint of vanilla, right? It smells just like my cologne, doesn't it? Darling, I suggest you put that back before you head back to your room. Now be a good girl and go to sleep. I'll see you in the morning. That is, if I let you wake up. Dobby has a Glock, and Dobby is not afraid to use it.
That was quite dark. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if that did happen in real life, that's exactly what I would do.
Your life belongs to me. You don't get a say.
Sorry, wrong voice.
Your life belongs to me. You don't have a say in that. Dobby's a sociopath. Dobby's going to kill you.
Dobby crazy he is.
Oh, Yoda, shut the fuck up or I'll kill you.
Scary you are. Cock and ball torture I do enjoy.
What's wrong with me?
POV, you're flirting with me at a party, but I'm also a British gentleman from the 1800s.
Hello, darling. That dress complements your figure so well and brings out your eyes. It's quite gorgeous. It'd be a shame if something were to happen to it, like if it were to come off or something. I know, blasphemous, am I right? Well, if you do want something to happen to it later, I'm just right over there. I'll be seeing you later then, darling.
Hello there, darling. That dress really just complements your figure and brings out your eyes. It's quite gorgeous. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it, like if it were to come off. I know, blasphemous, am I right? But if you do want something to happen to it, Dobby will be right over there in the closet. Dobby will be seeing you around, darling.
Dobby's like the smoothest motherfucker I've ever heard of. Damn, Dobby. How you pull all these girls? Dobby's just the slickest guy.
Aha! What's up, girl? How you doing? Throw that ass back on me, won't you? Shorty, a little baddie. She my little boo thing. From the top, make it drop. That's a wet-ass pussy.
Thank you, Dobby. Thank you very much. Now, as much as I love Dobby, I think it's time to move on to the other side of things. As the British gentleman, as a little house elf. Oh boy, I don't like this first one.
Dobby will have to punish himself most grievously for coming to see you, sir. Oh, bad Dobby. Bad Dobby.
I feel like just Dobby's actually just really kinky. Definitely just a masochist.
Dobby is used to death threats, sir. Dobby gets them 5 times a day at home. Dobby never meant to kill. Dobby only meant to just maim or severely injure. Sometimes they remind me to do extra punishments. There's so many to choose from. Dobby is very sorry. Dobby had to iron his hands. Oh, bother, the police have found me.
Dobby has destroyed the government. They're coming for Dobby. Tear down the establishment. Down with the government.
There's never a day that goes by that I don't hear sirens. God, poor Dobby. Sometimes I forget how much shit Dobby had to put up with, and only to die. And I'm not gonna say a spoiler warning. The Harry Potter books and movies are ancient. Go watch them. They're good. But don't support J.K. Rowling. She's homophobic.
Dobby hates J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling's a bitch. Let Dobby know what else he should say in the comments.
Or the British gentleman, or anyone else, honestly. Yoda here.
Yeah, so comment things you want me to say in different voices down below. Comment voices you want me to try too. Or you can go to my Discord and put them in the suggestion channel. I go through those every couple days. I go live on there sometimes as well. But thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for dealing with my bullshit.
And mine too.
Like and subscribe.
If you don't want to subscribe, Dobby understands. Dobby will just hate you forever and hunt you down and find your home and slip into your bed at night. Remember, Dobby has a Glock.
Yeah. So like and subscribe, please. Hopefully I will see you at the next video. So, love you, darling. Stay safe.
Bye-bye. Dobby says bye.